Home of the CBS 2 Information Network.
Live from the CBS 2 Information Center in New York, this is CBS 2 News at 5:30.
Good evening. I'm Angela Ray.
I'm Todd McDermott. When passengers fought the terrorist hijackers aboard United Flight 93 and crashed into the Pennsylvania countryside, their bravery inspired an entire nation.
And tonight, Kirsten Cole takes us to a special school that continues their legacy by teaching ordinary people how to fight back. Connecticut school teacher Kristen Dewthorne is on a life or death mission to protect herself and her family by any means necessary. I don't want to walk around scared. As anticipation of ordinary citizens like Dewthorne are taking security into their own hands and enrolling in training schools like this one, run by the Integrated Marshall Development Center on this secluded farm just outside Boston.
You never know who's a terrorist. You don't know who's the bad guy. You could be just on the bus with your kids and somebody just jumps up and says, "This is it."
Combat expert Joe Maffei transforms anxious businessmen, nurses, mechanics, and teachers into lethal fighting machines, ready to take on and take out terrorists at a moment's notice.
Or I see somebody pull a gun or pull a knife or some sort of chemical weapon comes out or a bomb, or I see somebody in danger, I'm going to do whatever I have to.
In this multi-day training, students of all ages, sexes, and backgrounds learn to immobilize their enemy in hand-to-hand combat.
Their head, the skull.
And maim, even kill their attacker, using improvised weapons found in any home, plane, or briefcase.
We are all absolutely steadfastly determined not to be that cat in a paper bag.
But in an airplane, you've got a narrow little aisle. Before September 11th, these people say they never could imagine killing another human being. But as the nation goes to war with an unseen enemy, they say training for the worst is their only way of combating their fear.
It's for the person that says, you know, I'm just not too sure these days. I just don't know whether it's going to hit the home front and it's going to be anarchy in the streets.
Maffei even goes so far as to prepare his students for a doomsday scenario.
Desperate situation. You've been separated from your vehicle, separated from your home. You're on your own pretty much with just the shirt on your back.
With no food, water, or utilities, students learn to build makeshift shelters out of sticks and debris, make fire with basic tools, and administer emergency care with no first aid kit in sight.
We may never have to use it. Don't want to have to use it. But we'll be able to if we have to.
Some might call this kind of training excessive, even paranoid. But when terrorists can hijack 4 planes and run 2 of them into our nation's tallest buildings, these students argue anything is possible.
Some people try and, they might blow it off, they might kind of make fun of me, but they know that it's something that could happen, might happen. I'm training to survive.
While some people are training for the worst, others are arming for the worst. Applications to carry concealed weapons have tripled in some regions, and here in New York State, gun sales are up 25%. I'm Kirsten Cole, CBS 2.